Hey guys, so the boys have asked me to do the next video for the Sermon on the Mount and what Jesus is teaching us. So this kind of what we can get from it. I think with all of these videos, it's kind of been about our character and just kind of seeing how we can live more like Jesus. So let's just see what we can do with the oaths part of this sermon. So again, you have heard that it was said to the people long ago, "Do not break your oath, but fulfill to the Lord the oaths you have made." But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. So in this little bit, as with the rest of the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus is talking about the spirit of the law and how the Pharisees have missed that, and how they've just been just using the law for their, I guess, to make themselves feel good in that they're obeying it, but at the same time they're not following the whole reason behind it. They're not following the spirit of it, and they're kind of cutting corners. They're working on technicalities in order to still obey the law but get away with what they want. In this, people have been swearing by anything they could think of except for God. It says, "Do not falsely vow against God," but they're kind of cutting that corner of not swearing by God at all, and swearing by anything else they can find. Because when we swear by something, we are calling upon that something or someone as a witness to our words and as a judge against us if our words are found to be untrue. So we can't control these things that we swear to. We have no power over them. God has all the power, obviously. And we can't really compel someone to be our witness and judge because we don't have God's power in that. And I don't think these verses are about not swearing any oath at all. There are some people who have taken these verses to mean that you should never swear an oath to anything or anyone. And I personally don't think so. I think it's more about not swearing falsely by the name of God. Because when we swear falsely by the name of God, we're taking it in vain. That means we're using it emptily or lightly, and just we're not respecting the name that God, and the one true God is his name is holy, and it's hallowed, and we need to respect and honour that. When we swear falsely against that name, we're kind of we're just disrespecting that name and dishonouring it, and I think when Jesus says you cannot make an oath at all, he's not saying you cannot make an oath to God, because we do swear by God. Paul does it quite a lot in his letters. He swears by God that he's telling the truth, his message is the right one. But I think the whole point of these videos that we've all been sharing is to live a life more like Jesus, and that's kind of what the heart behind it is. And I believe Jesus is calling us to be people of integrity, of honour, and to be, as far as we can, to be completely upright. And the Pharisees, they were slaves to the law, to religiosity, and for them it was about fulfilling the law, but not necessarily being the men of honour we're called to be. Because Jesus came to give life, and life to the full, as it says in John 10:10. Not just lives of keeping rules, but not following him. Like when we talked about the banter thing the other day, we talked about not just getting it to a point of stopping the bad things, but pushing it to a greater thing, to good things, and just to pushing that to live lives of honour and integrity. And God's called us to be children, not to be slaves to the law. We're redeemed by Jesus to give sonship, to be given sonship under God, and we need to step into that and really put on Jesus in that, and just really live out lives of integrity. And this bit on oaths is just one way in which we can do that, and it's not swearing falsely by God, but also at the same time not swearing oaths to anything else, because we haven't got any control over that. That's just the little thoughts I've got on it. If you've got any thoughts that disagree or just add to this discussion a bit, then feel free to just comment below. I hope you haven't been too distracted by the fact my neighbour's washing is up there, but oh well.